Hello and welcome to another video. In this video I'll be installing the Seasonic Focus 850 watt power supply. In this video I'll be showing you guys how I install the power supply in the case and connect all the cables to the motherboard. So these two bags contain all the cables needed to connect all the devices to the motherboard, and here I have the motherboard ATX cable. Here are the cables to connect the power to the GPU. These are two 8-pin power cables. I need two of them because the 3080 Ti GPU requires three 8-pin power inputs. Here is the CPU power cable. And finally I need one SATA power cable to connect a hard drive. Alright, so now I'm connecting the motherboard power cable to the power supply unit. Next I'm going to connect the SATA power cable here and one PCIe power cable, the second PCIe power cable, and finally the CPU power cable. I need to remove the side panel in order to install the PSU. So now I have easy access to the PSU compartment. The side here is gonna go here, and the bottom here where the grills are, this is where the fan sucks in new air from, and this is the fan, so that'll be facing down. Alright, so now let's go ahead and install the PSU. Alright, so now that the PSU is in its compartment, I'm doing some micro adjustments to get the nail holes aligned, and then I'm gonna screw the PSU in. Alright, so now that the PSU is installed in its compartment, I'm gonna send the motherboard header cables to the cutout here. And next I'm gonna take the header cables through the cutout like this. So I'm gonna take the motherboard ATX cable through the cutout here. And here I'm sending the CPU power cable. And finally I'm sending the graphics card power cables through the cutout here. And this is the second PCIe power cable. Alright, so now I'm going to install the motherboard cables. First I'm going to install the audio header cable. And here I'm installing the two USB 2 header cables. The graphics card power cables are interfering with my work area here, so I'm going to tie them so that it doesn't interfere with my work. And finally I'm installing the system panel headers. Alright, so now I'm going to install the motherboard ATX cable. I'm just going to install the CPU power cable. And finally I'm installing the USB 3.2 header. Alright guys, this comes to the end of the video. I hope you found this useful. Thanks for watching.